I started out as a breakdancer. That was my.
You did? I want to see you backspin.
I could backspin.
Let's see.
I could
right here, this is the dance floor.
After the camera's off, I can still do a backspin.
Can you imagine, Vlad?
I could probably centipede a little bit.
You could? Oh, shit.
I do a few that. I never quite flare properly. That's one thing I never quite.
Oh, yeah.
That's where sort of I hit my wall.
Did you have up rocks?
Yeah, I could.
You did?
Yeah, I was doing some of that.
Nice.
But, like, in my era, the dancing was almost like front and center.
Yeah.
And the music was almost secondary. Now, I mean, you occasionally get like the dance of the month. You know, during Snap Music, you had a little dance, and I mean, certain dances do become popular in hip hop. But there's no longer that actual break dancing, really like hip hop dancing art form. Really in the music at all, unless you go overseas, and I mean, they take it a little more seriously over there. Why do you think we've lost that dancing element in hip hop?
All right, so I was a big Cube fan. I loved Ice Cube, but as a dancer, we took it kind of like personal. We were kind of scared because Cube was hard. He said, "I'll leave the dancing to the brothers with the funny haircuts," and then he said, I don't want to see no more dancing. I'm sick of that shit, right? So everybody's like, oh shit, Ice Cube's sick of us dancing. Leave the dancing to the brothers with the funny haircut. So
that was the strongest thing. I remember I thought about that, going like, and the last people you saw dancing would have high top fades,
right, exactly,
and pyramids in their head and stuff like that.
So that was that era, like Scoob and Scrap, Big Daddy Kane. Then you had Special Ed with Mission Impossible. Then you had Leg 1, Leg 2, MC Light. So that era.
Heavy D and the Boys.
Heavy D and the Boys. You had Kid and Play. You had an era. Then Hammer came in.
Yeah.
Hammer, I am Hammer. Then it got a little corny, right? Then it was like, oh man, like the Hammer's doing like typewriters, and like it started getting cheesy, right? It started becoming really cartoony. Because Hammer was dope when he first came out. But then it got to the point where the music switched, and it was no longer about having a good time and about the Humpty Dance. It was not about that. Now it was like, I'm hard. My money, my bitches, the car I'm driving, the Moet I'm drinking. Like it became a little bit more about a party scene, but no more dancing. Now I'm gonna sit in the VIP section, smoke blunts, pop bottles, and just chill. Fuck dancing. I'm gonna just do my two-step over here, right?
Right.
So it switched, which is cool, but hip hop culture was like, it started shifting into something else, and then it became about no more dancing, and then you had like little things like do the Dougie. And then you had, Superman, Soldier Boy. And people didn't like that because they're like, oh, it's dancing shit. Dancing.
Snap music.
Snap music. Right? Why? It's hip hop. Right. These kids are young. They're doing, what they love to do. They're having a good time. Why put that on blast and say, right? So whatever. But
right, because even in like, when you look at like reggae, and you could say hip hop started from reggae. Mm-hmm. Like there would always be.
Wait, reggae? Wasn't Bob Marley before hip hop?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hip hop started from reggae.
Oh, I thought you said. Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Cool Herc was Jamaican, and he was the first hip hop DJ, and he took the Jamaican thing, the Jamaican mentality of toasting.
So
on the
what
mic.
was the first type of reggae dance hall type of record? Was it KRS-One, Boogie Down Productions when they were doing?
Yeah, but it wasn't a direct, like I don't think I wasn't really looking at it that way. I was just saying like the methodology of the DJ and the MC was a reggae Jamaican thing.
Cool. Yeah.
And Kool Herc came, but he would play different, more American records and have dudes, like Busy Beat or whatever, rap over them. And you know what I'm saying? But it was sort of a mentality as opposed to like a mix of the two. But
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Like those battles, the Busy Bee, Craig G battles, and all that stuff. Oh man, what was that? Busy Bee versus
Kumo D.
Kumo D.
Yep.
That was crazy. Oh no, it was Craig G versus KRS-One, right?
No, Craig G versus Supernatural.
That was earlier though, right? That was because KRS-One came on. No, he battled Shan. That's right.
Yeah, MC Shan. And he also threw PM Dawn off the
Yeah,
stage.
he definitely threw PM Dawn off the stage. Yeah.
But you look at reggae, and there's always a cool dance that's out. It's always they embrace the dancing.
Yeah.
You know, like the Signal to Plane. That
like,
you know, all the big artists, like like the Elephant Man's always would do like the hot new dance record, and you would see a lot of the dudes dancing. Like there'd be famous dancers in Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know, who do the craziest shit on the dance floor. Don't really see that in hip hop. Like if you were to name me the best hip hop dancer right now, I don't even know where to start. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
hip hop dancer.
Yeah, in America.
I think they don't want to dance.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like you can't see Fab or Method Man or Raekwon or
Drake.
Drake, like they're not gonna dance.
Or Lil Wayne even, like.
I mean, Lil Wayne does like things like that, but you're not gonna go out and bust. You know who's a pretty dope dancer though?
Chris Brown.
Who was a dope dancer? Who was a dancer before he became an MC?
Was who?
Tupac.
Right.
Tupac was a dope ass dancer. For people that don't know, before he was Thug Life and before he did Juice, Tupac was dancing for Digital Underground.
Yeah.
And before that, he was in school, like Juilliard type school with Jada Pinkett. So he was like a classical type of dancer.
Sure.
Yeah.
But these days, dancing just ain't popping no more.
It's not. That's the sad thing. Yeah.
Do you miss it?
I miss it. I still do it in my shows because I can still rock. I don't care because I know that like my style of dance is like a freestyle battle type of dance. It's not, I'm not on some like One Direction type shit, but
when you go overseas, like I remember I was in Belgium, and like that dancing shit is serious out there. Like the breakdancing competitions, and
even here we have this thing called Freestyle Session. We have Battle of the Year. We have different competitions here. We have World of Dance. It still exists. You have shows like America's Best Dance Crew, which was it was on MTV, but you had your crews from the United States that would come on that show and showcase their talent, like people like the Jabberwockies who still keep hip hop alive in their art form. People like Super Crew. So it's always been relevant, but it's just not in the mainstream.
Well, it doesn't overlap into mainstream hip hop anymore.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. And it's sort of strange because at one point, I remember like the New York City Breakers were like almost introduced me to the rest of hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like these days, it's just like Chris Brown dances, but he's considered more of an R&B artist.
Yeah.
And even though he does rap every so often, the R&B guys still do it.
Yeah.
Neo still does it. You know what I'm saying? But a hip hop dance show, an artist who also has
skills like Big Daddy Kane did when he would be doing routines with Scoop and Scrap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't exist. Do you expect it'll come back at one point?
I don't know. That's a hard one. That's a hard one, dude.
It's a lot of fans. The guy sold about damn near 800,000 the first week. So it's a lot of fans that like Drake singing. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's all he gives a damn about.
Yeah, I don't.
Like he's not signed to good music.
Yeah, man. I mean, I look at 2 Chainz as my good music brother. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the paperwork scenario of it, but I mean, we're all seasoned artists, man.